Summer Illya. Let me just say this unit is a lot better than what I initially expected. Definitely not like something that's going to be extremely broken, but has a lot of uses. The main thing here, we all know about is her super art that's able to have a stackable magic res down. This is insanely good on pretty much so many different teams. The true art, of course, is absolutely fantastic, which I don't think DOT is here because I would love to show this off against like Soleil because I'm pretty sure this will work actually really well. And the art is good against any boss that has evasion. But in terms of her passive, she has one which is the magical swimsuit girl, which gives her 100% more damage and will not flinch. Will not flinch means that she has 100% paralysis and 100% freeze res while she's above 80% HP. To be honest, the worst part about her kit to me is just her skill. The fact that this is just a 5 arts per second for 7 seconds, I personally don't really vibe with these skills. I much rather prefer just instant arts, especially if I'm using this character in like nukes and stuff. I would much rather have just an instant burst of arch gen instead of an overtime arch gen effect. In terms of best in slot when it comes to equips, 5-star magic is easily going to be her true weapon in most sustain teams. Reason being, gives her 100% damage up. It also gives her arch gen passively. Overall, just a fantastic item and highly recommend that that's what you use in most situations. If you don't want to use her true weapon for whatever reason, you can of course go with any of the other usual stuff when you're sustaining, or if you're nuking, well, you probably want to go with either something that's giving you a lot of magic res down, or a racer bit, or something that's just going to be buffing up the team's damage. 5-star support, any AoE arch gen item. If you're nuking, same thing, type 0 and Axis, or if you want her to run like letter bag if you need crit chance, right? In terms of best in slot for Crest, you're looking at attack up and art gauge up. The thing we haven't done in quite a long time is actually review animations. We have the attack skill here, and it's just a little, yeah, that's it. It's just a little blast. I don't know why I didn't finish the animation that first time. That was weird. The skill is her jumping up in the air and doing this little splat. To be honest, I actually really like this skill in gameplay, especially when you're doing like nukes and stuff. I usually have it to where her skill is on before you get to the boss room, and this skill just reaches the entire screen. It's great, has a lot of coverage, and it deals quite a bit of damage. You have the art here, which is also just a big beam, and that's it. The true art is a bit longer, but still pretty quick. It's got a lot of personality to it. The wave comes up, she gets just absolutely demolished by it, and there's that. And then the super art is where she actually becomes Medusa, which I personally really love. Medusa is one of my favorite characters from Fate. And one thing I hate though is that you can't actually see the ending here, but they showed it whenever they first previewed Summer Illya, and really like after this, you can see it sometimes depending on where she is on the screen, but she's supposed to be sliding back. That's what you see when you get like this little gust of air that comes at the end. It's her sliding back. Yeah, overall, her animations, at least for gameplay, are pretty solid. The super art too, very good since it's pretty quick, and this is what's applying the magic res down. And yeah, I would say about an 8 out of 10. So when it comes to team comps with Summer Illya, you can do a few different things. Of course, you can always use Hoka to buff up damage, especially like crit res down and all that type of stuff. It's gonna be great. But if you want to, you could easily take off Hoka, or if you were feeling a bit spicy, take off Star God Lisa and replace them with a character that has a massive magic res down, as we talked about a few times already. Like for example, Oikatsu here has a 150% magic res down, so you can use Oikatsu's super art, and then you put Summer Illya's super art on top of it, 250% magic res down, just like that. Another one that may be a bit better though for a lot of different people, and also more people may have her, is Gamma. You can use Gamma alongside this Summer Illya in sustain comps because she also has this magic res down, and she can kind of do like that magic res synergy there. Either way, you don't necessarily need it, and you could really get away with using this character as just a damage dealer, as someone to help other people deal damage, or whatever you may possibly want. Now, when it comes to actually using Summer Illya in gameplay, one thing you want to do as soon as you get into the fight is you want to get off your super art as soon as possible. The faster you're able to get off that super art, the overall the better it's going to be for your entire team, thanks to the fact that you are actually getting a bigger amount of art gauge refund on every single use of your super art. It starts out at 25, but every single time you use it, it increases by 25, and it caps out at 150. It's actually pretty insane. As you see here, we're actually going to be able to get quite a bit of damage off with regular Illya. We are taking, actually no, we're pretty good. We should be okay. I don't think anybody's going to die, maybe. Star God Lisa's getting close to death. As you see here though, we got another super art off, and the thing is, since that refund is in play, you're actually able to get off more and more magic res downs every single time you actually use that super art, right? So it's speeding up the character the longer the fight goes, which is actually pretty freaking cool. Of course, you know, I know there's some stacking characters that give arc gauge or whatever else on their super art, but seeing her like actively speed up is something that is insane for a stacking character. As you see here, here's the damage, and Star God Lisa dealing 20 million, Summer Illya dealing 11 million, Star God Lisa becoming a freaking DPS unit with Summer Illya on the team. Now show up against another sustained fight. I do want to take her up against Phogyeon, which is going to be weird because I've never tried to do this the way that I'm going to be trying it, which is actually using Chloe's eye service to inflict bleeds on Phogyeon. Hopefully this will work, but if it doesn't, well, at least I tried. In this fight though, it's going to be really cool to see Summer Illya because we're probably going to be able to get off all of our stacks like it's nothing. Especially once we start getting that arc gauge up quite a bit. Yeah, the stacks is going to be wild on this team, bro. We actually have our first super art coming through right now. We actually didn't get a bleed on that initial use of Chloe's eye service, which definitely sucks. Having another magic res come through right there. We're also going to be popping off with the super art here. We have the crit chance, or the crit res down, let me say. The only thing we need is a bleed. There is the bleed right there, and we are starting to deal a bit more damage here. We're going to pop off with the super art here with Kirisame to cleanse those bleeds. We don't need those on us. And we're also going to go with the super art again, and I think we're at 3 stacks now, so we're looking pretty good. As you see, that's actually our 4th stack right there, if I'm not mistaken, and yeah, magic res is definitely being reduced, my brothers. The stack of magic res down right there, and I'm going to pop off with the super art as well to give us a bit more arching, and we actually did pop off with our defense items, so the main Kirisame should be perfectly fine. Now, one thing I'm curious about is how long is Illya going to actually be fainted for? She did deal the most damage out of everyone. Does that mean she's not going to be, you know, seen for years to come? I know that was one of the things when it came to Goddess Celia being used, is that it felt like it took forever for this girl to come out of that faint state against this boss. There we go. Actually, Summer Illya is already out of it, so that's great. I'm going to be popping off with everybody. We do have the magic res down as well with Star God Lisa, if I'm not mistaken. Or not magic res down, but the magic damage up. But we did have to go into our true art there with Hoka because we didn't have the crit res down. Gonna be able to probably get off another bleed here. Actually, no, we didn't get a bleed off. That sucks. Going back into that super art with Hoka too to get that magic damage or crit damage up. We're gonna be having another magic res down. So many res downs, man. We have 300% magic res down on the boss right now, which is wild. Another super art going off right here. And hopefully this is going to be quite nasty for us, right? Maybe, possibly, please. There we go. We are now at the next threshold here with 300% magic res down. Jesus. Now, one thing I need to do is get that true art off so we can get the crit res down so we can start critting with Summer Illya. And that's going to help out our damage so much. And as you see right now, yeah, it's about to go down, boys. It's about to go down. Oh my god, it's going down too fast, too fast, too fast. No! I don't know if I threw Blessed Necklace on someone else. I didn't. I did pop Sunny Aloha right before we went into this, though. So I'm hoping that's enough. But dude, Endless lasts for so long that I don't know if it's going to last for the entire duration of this. Yeah, look, it already fell off. And that's the thing, is that it really needs to be on at this end sequence right here. Because if not, you'll just die. Well, Kirisame died, but no one else did. Okay, that was good. Yeah, that ending sequence, dude, is so brutal against that boss. Maybe I need to switch up the defense item and use maybe like a single target item. Maybe that'll be a bit better. But I don't know what has enough duration to last like the entire time of Endless. But as you see, there's Summer Illya with 25 million damage. To give you an idea, though, of what I was talking about earlier, where we have a unit that has just regular magic res down that, you know, doesn't have any stacking capabilities, like Gamma, for an example. As you see, just 120% magic res. Let's show you how you can capitalize on that with someone like Summer Illya. This is going to be really good if you want to use like this kind of setup in raid nukes or whatever else. If you are using a magic nuker, like for example, Demon Lord Rimuru, this would be a very good strategy to use in that situation. So pretty much what you can do is you can pop off with your super art with Summer Illya, and you can use the super art with Gamma. And as you see here, we're going to be having 100% magic res come through, and then we're going to be having 120% magic res. So just like that, we are already, just as soon as the match starts, if you have enough arching, of course, at 220% magic res down. Of course, this overall helps out the girl Summer Illya, and it makes it to where the team is dealing so much more damage than what they would right out the gate. You don't have to wait on Summer Illya to get stacking with one of her stacks. She's already off to the races. As you see, we have 400 and what is that, 20% magic res down. Nice. This is probably the most magic res down I've gotten with this unit. I'm pretty sure we have, what is that, like 400 again, but I'm trying to see if we can possibly cap out and get even more than that. Yeah, we have 500% magic res down. Oh, come on, dude. I know I can get more. I feel like I need to go faster because I think every time is that right here, it's going to fall off again. Because look, this is 500%, but like it's going to fall off so quick, bro. As you see, it's already fallen off. And it's like, man, dude, come on, bro. It seems like that's about as much as she can reach, is maybe about 3 to 4 stacks by herself in most situations, due to her super art being quite lengthy. But still, that's kind of insane. Like in a sustained setting, having that much magic res down on a singular enemy is wild. The damage is going to be absolutely ridiculous with this character. Of course, this is a very exaggerated setting, but as you see, 856 million from Summer Illya. That's crazy. To show you a nuke before we get out of here, we're going to be using this team here. This is capitalizing on magic res down and magic damage ups more so than anything. We are going to be using litter bags, so we have a bit of crit chance on the team. But as you see here, once we pop off with everybody, we should hopefully have enough. Yeah, we do. Okay, we're going to pop off with this, and then also this. And once we have all the magic damage ups, we're going to have the magic res downs on the enemy. And as you see right there, they're instantly dead before even our main nuker can go off, which is freaking Miyu. I guess that's the problem using Miyu as a nuker, is that she takes a bit. And since everyone on this team does magic damage, well, yeah, everybody kind of wants in on the fun. Nonon took all the praise there. Let's try it up against Forte Specialty X. Maybe we'll be a bit better here. Let's pop off with everything. We're going to be popping off with our super arts and everything like that. And we actually do have... Ooh, I maybe should have put on Keratos. I forgot about the blind here. Let's see what the damage is going to be. Oh, they're just... Oh, what the heck was that? Did y'all see that damage number? What? Who did that? Was that Illya? Or was that freaking Nonon? What was that? Did I just see a 4 million go across my screen? What the heck? I guess it was Nonon. Yeah, that was the exact amount of damage Nonon dealt. Jesus. So this boss usually survives quite a bit of deeps, so I'm hoping it's going to be the same here. Popping off with the super art right there. Come on, let me see the deeps, bro. Let me see it. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I like to see. A combined effort. I gotta see the damage charts, bro. What's the damage on that one? It's gotta be wild. Nonon still out damaging Miyu. Jeez, I guess the magic res down is just freaking crazy. Also, too, you gotta think as well, Nonon is just overall faster than Miyu. She's definitely not out damaging Miyu in like the perfect setting. Summer Illya is going to be amazing with any magic damage dealer in the game. Huge bonus, by the way, if it's a magic damage dealer that also reduces magic res on their super art or their true art or something else. So she's able to stack magic res with them and be able to blow up pretty much any boss in front of them. She's a great addition to magic damage teams, a great addition to the game, and overall, GS did it again. For this to be the first Fate character that I have used since the new Fate has came out, she is absolutely fantastic and so broken. Hope you guys all enjoy this video. Tell me down below what you all think about Summer Illya. Did you like her? Did you not? Or you think she's just kind of whatever? Or if you guys wind up getting, or if you guys got Ren and Luvia instead, let me know how they are in the comment section below. Those will be the video that we're probably gonna be doing tomorrow or sometimes this week, so keep an eye out for that. But hey, thank you all again for coming out, and last but not least, you guys already know, don't forget to drink water.